Hello artists! Let's get ready to draw this Tyrannosaurus Rex. He was known as the king of the jungle and one of the scariest, most threatening carnivores you've ever seen. Remember, a carnivore is a dinosaur that ate meat, and nobody wanted to get trapped in T-Rex's path. You're going to need a piece of paper for drawing, a pencil, and it would probably be good to have an eraser of some sort handy because when we draw all of our dinosaurs, we're going to have helper lines. Helper lines are lines that we might draw initially in our drawing, but eventually when we're all done, we're going to erase them because we really don't need them to stay in the picture anymore. So let's get started. My T-Rex, I'm actually going to draw his body first, and then I'll start adding on little details. So his body, he is standing upright, walking on two legs, and he had two very tiny arms. So I'm going to draw him vertically. And I'm going to draw his body as a slightly slanted oval, like so. Now I'm going to add his head up here, and his head is going to not touch his body. I'm going to attach the neck in a little bit, but I'm actually going to make it kind of like a rounded rectangle, so without the sharp and pointy edges. Then I'll take my pencil and I'll attach the neck. You can already see two helper lines here that we're going to eventually end up erasing. Now I'm going to do his legs. So down here, I'm going to draw one of his legs forward like he's walking, and then I'll have his other leg behind him. So I'm actually going to draw this front leg going this way, kind of like a turkey leg. And then he's got his dinosaur feet. And then I'm going to do another leg back here. Kind of sort of behind it like that, so it looks like he's taking some steps. I'm going to draw his tail. Now, if you have room in your final project or even here on your practice paper for a tail, I want to do a tail, but honestly, it's going to end up going off the paper here. So I'm actually going to draw his tail coming out and kind of wrapping around just a little bit. It would either be like this or it could be coming off the back like that. It's not too long though. There are other dinosaurs with longer tails. Now I'm going to add his arms. One arm is going to be right here, and it's going to overlap with the front, and the other one's going to come off to the side because you can see this side of his arm since we're looking at this side of his body, but you can't see the other arm. So I'm going to have his other arm here, like that. They're a little close together. I could probably space them out a little more, but that's okay. Now, before I do some of the finishing touches, I'm going to erase these helper lines. So my first set of helper lines is by his neck. I also have a line going through his arm, the front leg, and the tail. And I'm also going to erase a little bit of the top of this leg here. Then I'll go in with my pencil and fix up anything that I may have accidentally erased. Fix that all up. Looks like a pretty good general thing here. Now I have to transform his head. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw a sideways triangle here. Erase this little front bit here. T-Rex had super sharp teeth, so you can use your zigzag line to help you do that. And a little nose for his, little dot for his nose and an eye. All right, and there's lots of things you could do. You could leave your T-Rex like this if you want to turn him into, I think it's like a Spinosaurus or something. You could give him some, if you want to give him some spikes on his back, you could do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and color this, and I'll come back with a finished project. And now I've added a little bit of color to my T-Rex. I like to use funky colors on my dinosaurs. I feel like they don't all need to be green. And when we do your big final dinosaur landscape project, you're probably going to have a lot of green with your grass anyway. So think about trying to play around with your dinosaurs and make them some different colors. All right, have fun with it, be creative. I also made sure to add a horizon line behind my dinosaur, not right underneath him. Has to go behind him so it looks like he's actually walking on the ground, and just added a few little sprigs and some grass just for some ideas. But I'm gonna save the fancy background stuff for when we do our really big project. Remember, these are just practice drawings, so you can do these on your own. If you wanna create your own little miniature landscape, go right ahead. These pictures are just for you. So go ahead, rewind if you need to. Remember, you can always pause as you're watching the video and have some fun, and I hope that you enjoyed learning how to draw a Tyrannosaurus Rex.